Hello everyone, welcome again in Codersarts. So in this part, we are going to learn how we can create the UI of the unit converter application. In last video, we have discussed how what is the manifest file and what is the build.gradle file and how we can set up a library here, how we can create a build.gradle file, how we can create the manifest file, what is the launcher. So these are the things that we have discussed in the previous video, and in this video we are going to discuss how we can create a basic UI for a unit converter. So let's go on through which one by one which each file where we have to write the XML code. So in Kotlin, when you have to move to the Kotlin package and go to the com, and it is the basic main activity. So here you have to write all the Kotlin logic here. Okay, and then after you are going to describe where you have to write the UI. So we have a method called as the set content view. In this method, you are setting up the content name as the activity main. So what happened here? Basically, this is the XML file, and you can find this file in the resources folder. In resources, click on resources, go to drawable or the layout. So the small icon like things we can handle in the drawable folder, and in layout we have activity main, like all the layouts of the screen of fragments and activities. So it will be disclosed here. So in this layout file, you have to create the layout. So what do you think about what the items is present, what the UI component we are going to use in the unit converter? So first of all, we need a category here, and the category is basically what is the category here is the length, mass, and the temperature. So basically, three categories we are going to do in the conversion. So we have the basically we need a three spinner. So what is spinner here? Spinner is nothing but it is a drop down type of thing. Okay, so when you click on any of the spinner, so you will get all the like list of which type of category that you are wanted to select. And after selecting the category, you are like, if you have selected the temperature category, and then you have to select the Celsius, and from spinner you can select the Celsius, and from two spinner you have to select the Kelvin or Fahrenheit. So if you want to convert the item into the Celsius to the Fahrenheit, or the Fahrenheit to the Celsius, and the Kelvin to Kelvin, so you have to use this feature such. So what is going to happen here? So you can see we have inbuilt layout is already created, so we have to replace it. And in this video we are going to use linear layout. So what is the linear layout here? Linear layout is basically it is a tree type structure, and we are going to use because internally our XML file is going to use the tree data structure, how it is going to work. So basically we have to change it and move this constraint layout to the linear layout. So what is going to happen? We have to just replace it. Okay, linear layout, and we don't need this text view right now, so we have to remove it. Okay, so the first item that you wanted to use is basic spinner. Okay, so this is the context and these are the other thing. So in this we need a padding, small padding here. What is padding? Padding is basically space. Okay, this is the padding, and in this we have to create the padding like approx 15 to 16 dp. So we are giving the 16 dp of padding here, and let's close the clause. And in this we have to use a spinner. So as I explained, the spinner is basically a drop down. So how we can use it? Basically this is the spinner. Okay, so in this spinner you have to provide an id. Okay, so first of all we have to provide the width is basically a match parent, and the height will be the wrap content. So we have selected both of the thing, and in this we have to give an id. Which what is the id here? Id is category spinner. Like in this spinner we are going to select the category like length, mass, and other units. So what is the basically id? What we are going to do is we are going to provide the id in the camel case. Okay, so we have to follow the nomenclature as well. So category Okay, so this is the id that we have provided, and we have to close this clause. Okay, so then we have to use two more spinner here. So what is the two more spinner is basically unit spinner and the from and unit spinner 2. So let's create both of them. So let's select it and paste it here. Okay, so you can see error is going to happen, basically a duplicate id of the category spinner, so we have to change the id. So so we have to convert it from unit spinner from, sorry, we have to use the camel case, and unit spinner 2. 2. Okay, so these are the both spinner that we are developing here. So here we have to have some orientation problem, so we have to also provide the orientation here. Like, what is the orientation? So orientation is basically we are providing is vertical. So yeah, we can see in the UI we have the three type of spinner has been, we have added the three spinner, but we need to give some margin between it. Okay, so that the we can UI will be more clear for it. So let's provide some margin here. Margin from top, we are giving the margin from top is 16 dp. Okay, and we have to paste this code in both of the spinner. Okay, yeah, so we can, the UI is more proper now, you can see here. Okay, so then after we need an edit text for getting the value from the user. So let's start edit text here. So we have to provide the height and width as well. So we are doing the height, width is the match parent, and width is the wrap content. Okay, so what type of input that we are going to provide is, so it is the number and decimal. Okay, number, decimal. So this type of value we are going to provide to the user. We also need to provide an id. What is the id that we are going to provide is input value. Okay, so this is the id and this is the decimal, and we need some hint as well. So what is the hint is, in hint we are providing enter value. Okay, so this is the basic hint that we are going to provide. So we have to request the user for entering the value. So please enter value. Okay, and we have to close the clause. So, and also we need to put the margin as well. The margin top is 16 dp. Okay, so the UI looks more proper. Okay, and then after we need to create a button. Okay, so like when the user press the button, convert button, so it will be going to convert the user like input from one unit to the another unit. Okay, so let's start. We have to make a button. In this button we have to provide the height, which is wrap content, and width is also wrap content. So, and we are going to set the gravity here, layout gravity, it is in center. Okay, and then after we have provide the margin from top is 16 dp. Okay, and we also need to provide the id. We have to provide the id on the top. Id is convert button. Okay, convert button. Okay, so basically we have created four to five component that we have created: one spinner, second spinner, and third spinner, and the edit text and the button. So these are the things that and what we have to give some text here as well. So text is convert. Okay, so you can see convert is also visible here, and then after we are going to use this, we have to remove some extra things. Okay, and this you can get from the button side. Okay, so we have to close the class, and then after we need to add a text view for getting the response from the user. So like from what the response is providing, our application is going to provide the value, the result value that we are going to show. So what we have to do, we have to use some text view. Okay, so this is the text view here, and this here we have to provide the some width. Width is basically patch parent, and wrap content. Okay, height will be the wrap content, and we are going to provide the text here. Text is the result. Okay, and in this we have to make the text style is bold, and we also give the text size is 18 sp. Okay, so we have make it bold, and the size is the 18 sp. So what we have to do, we have to make the it gravity as well, the center horizontal. Okay, so what is the gravity here? It is center horizontal. Okay, and we have to put the some margin as well from padding from top. Okay, margin of padding top is 20 dp. Okay, and we also need some margin which is 16 dp. So we have created the UI first, and we are going to select the item here, and we are going to select the unit spinner here, and then after we are using the unit 2, and we are the people are going to enter the value here, and after the entering value, let's correct it for. So we are going to please enter the value, and we are converting. When the user press on the convert button, he will able to get the result. So these are the basic things that we are going to create, and we have to close the class, and we also need to provide some ID here. What is the ID here? ID is basically output value. Output value. Okay, so these are the basic things that we are going to use in our application. So these are the basic UI, and the context will be on the bottom. So this is the proper way of using the writing the code. Okay, so you can get it here. Okay, so these are the basic UI that we have implemented here. Okay, so let's execute this code and see our UI, what type of UI we are getting in our mobile app. So let's run our application in our Google phone. So here you can see we have our UI in our mobile phone. So, and also you can just click on here, and we will get the drop down when we write the main activity code. Okay, so this is how we can execute our application in Android phone as well. We have to just connect and turn on the USB debugging, and we can, by using this, we can select the category here and input here, and the we are getting the result output here. Okay, so for now it is not working fine because it is not logic is not written in our backend. So let's write the code logic code in our next video. So thank you for being with us.